Hey guys, sucks to suck, you don't qualify for a house. I'm just kidding. All right, so what happens when, hey, your bank or your lender says, I'm sorry, unfortunately, you don't qualify for a home loan. You cannot buy a house right now due to X, Y, or Z. So my recommendation to you is get a second opinion, right? Not every surgeon operates the same way. From a lending standpoint, it's the same thing. Not every bank or every lender has the same list and groups of investors that you're able to qualify for. So let me give you one example. I had a borrower that reached out to me and said, hey Terrace, my realtor told me to call you. I'm very excited to get a house, but the last two banks that I went to said that I don't qualify. And my first thoughts were, well, what's the why behind it, right? Does it have something to do with your credit? Does it have something to do with the amount of debt that you have? Does it have something to do with the amount of income that you're making? Or maybe it's just the overall pre-approval and how much you're trying to qualify for. Well, I went ahead and of course spoke with them and I got a mortgage application in, and lo and behold, he did not qualify for one reason and one reason only. It was a $22 payment on a debt collector that they had pretty much missed a payment on during a silly move, and when they moved, it was sitting on their credit score, hindering them from qualification. Well, we got that removed within a matter of 45 minutes after making one quick phone call and one quick payment, and lo and behold, they were qualified. Not every lender works the same way. Now, if you're gonna go work with a big bank or an online lender, please know that those loan officers, majority of the loan officers that work at those big banks, don't actually hold a mortgage license. How banks work from a mortgage standpoint is they have one national or one regional manager or one sales or branch manager that holds onto a license. Then they may have several loan officers that essentially use that license in order to qualify borrowers, which means they may not even know how to qualify a home buyer. They just collect a little bit of data, submit it into processing that goes who knows where, especially if they're not local, and that processor comes back and says, sorry, they don't qualify, and they don't ask the why behind it. So not everyone has those same tools. A similar situation that's happened before is if somebody comes to me and says, hey Terrace, I'm looking for a very specific loan program, a loan product, and I'll let them know whether our branch or our company has that product or not. Anyways, friends, I hope this helps. Do your best to get pre-approved, do your due diligence, and if somebody says no, go find a yes.